My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I am reviewing Tom Ford Costa Azzurra Perfumer, £108 for 50ml or £150 for 100ml. The notes are cypress, driftwood, lavender, and it's an aromatic fougere. Do we have our bottles of Tom Ford Costa Azzurra Perfumer? Are we engaged with the higher self? Let's get testing. So I think I've smelt this on Chris's channel, but I can't remember, and we test on strips, so this is probably going to be different. I'm going to put that out there because people always comment. Complex, highly skilled perfumery, radiant. Again, cypress. Cypress seems to be a thing this year, doesn't it? Cypress is spiky. To me, it smells very herbaceous, very spiky, quite apparent in this. Dry, herbaceous, lemon, cedar, cypress. It smells like Tom Ford, patchouli, nutmeg. I like nutmeg in formulations, it's very nice. With this sort of formulation, I would have worked on the naturals because that's really apparent in this. This smells more natural than lots of synthetics. The peach one, all those released together, I can't remember which one it was, the peachy one, that smelled really synthetic, which is fine. This smells very, very natural, aromatic. Loads of amber raw materials in this. The cashmere to give that radiance, other amber materials to give an animal feel. So this is woody amber with lots of naturals in. Clean, robust, it's like grapefruit note in it as well. Now this is sweetened, you have to sweeten these. This is a dry sweetness, which is the damascone, the glutanates, the coumarin around the core. You have to sweeten these, otherwise they're really, really unpalatable and actually smell quite dated. This is utilizing harsh woods that are allergen free. So the cedarwood-like raw materials, which I'm working with currently, there's the wood-like raw materials. And so in this construction, you have the acetates giving that sort of lift and projection, the linalool materials to dry it out. Linalool in a formulation can sort of aid the lift and support the citrus. It's really important when you have citrus because they're more volatile with the linalool, ethyl linalool, linyl acetate, all that kind of stuff. They help to support the bergamot or lemon in a robust way because they're not really volatile, unlike citruses. So I would summarize this as based upon ambers, iceberg super, sweet core, citruses to work on the top, drying down through woods, patchouli, and then raw materials to help give that sort of spike, as this is a spiky fougere. That kind of makes sense. Modern. I think men and women could both wear this, absolutely. But you really have to like this style of perfumery. Not ambroxan heavy, and when you take out ambroxan from citruses, it gives a completely different feel, but you still need to support a formulation with ambergris-like raw materials, and these sort of ambery molecules are sort of in the ambergris-like family. If you don't put them in, it can smell, goes in a different direction. It smells undoubtedly like Tom Ford. There is someone very skilled doing this. Not musk heavy. It's kind of got everything in for a chypre fragrance. It's got a bit of spiciness from the cinnamon notes, the spikiness from the cypress, the sort of lift from the citruses, effervescence and lightness from sort of other raw materials, you know, the aqueous raw materials and that. On to my final thoughts. I'm going to put it out there. It's not for me. I would never gravitate to this sort of perfume, but I think this absolutely has a place for green, herbaceous, snappy. I think this would make a great work scent because the projection isn't off the charts. It's not like crazy and radiant. It's sort of projection is there. In an office environment or when you're working close to other people, you can't have something which is radiating 4 feet out there and filling the room because it could affect other people and be offensive. That's what I've been told. I've never worked in an office. No, I did work in an office once. Didn't really like it, not for me. It wasn't really an office. Actually, it was above all the labs and all people management and chemists doing the paperwork worked on top in a big mezzanine. So that's the nearest I've got to an office, if I'm honest with you. So this would be great for that sort of environment when you don't really want to be super offensive. You know, you don't want something that attacks other scents and competing. I don't think this is youthful because it's not sweet at all. So this I would say is 30 up, professional, office. That's the sort of where I'm thinking of it. It doesn't really smell really fun. It doesn't really sound like you're going out there being crazy. It doesn't smell like clubbing or dating or sex. It doesn't smell like that. It smells very professional. It smells very nice, 30 up. Definitely unisex. I think it's just a very nice fragrance. So I'm going to go through my thoughts and final marks. It's Tom Ford, which is Estee Lauder. Safe, legal, compliant, super professional, which I love. The price, I think it's really worth the price actually, because it's got a lot of naturals in there. It's got a lot of aroma chemicals, some of them very expensive as well. Smells sort of 30 plus, modern, but, and this is the big but, I would love to see some musks in it. That's kind of what's missing from it. That's really personal. It's kind of like really technical. Hannibalide, sounds like Hannibal Lecter. I've been watching all his films lately. Hannibalide, Helvetalide, Ambrettalide, Muscone, Lily of the Valley Woman Chills. I would love to see them in it, because to me, they would help to make it robust and it feels very nice. I think if it had them, it would be a little bit more in your face, and that's kind of what's missing for me. I think for £108, I want things a bit more in your face and I want things a bit more robust, but it's a very nice scent, and as I said, it would be very nice for office or for work or for going to the gym or just putting it on and feeling pleasant and clean. It smells very clean because of all the herbaceous notes in it. It smells clean and fresh. I can mark it an 8 out of 10. I think it's excellent, actually. I really would love to see Tom Ford putting more stuff out like this, which is just really good perfumery. But as I said, I'd love to see those musks in it, but they're very expensive. So when you're talking about formulating it in the way I'd formulate it, the price might go up by half or double. But it's very nice. Dry down's lovely. So love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance views. Hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you soon.